Welcome to our first walkthrough question for the course. These walkthroughs are meant to assist you in a few ways. First, this will be an opportunity to see the types of questions that you'll encounter on the actual exam. Although the questions aren't pulled directly from the certification exam, they are of similar quality and difficulty, and will give you exposure to this style of questioning. Second, I want to show you methods I consider to be helpful when you're working with multiple choice questions. These methods help you focus on what you're looking for and help you identify distractors and incorrect answers you might encounter on the exam. And third, these questions will provide you with additional information. Any questions you feel confident in will reinforce your knowledge in that area, and any questions that reveal gaps in your knowledge will help you identify where to focus in your studies going forward. As I go through each of the questions, I'll generally follow a particular format. I'll start by reading through the question. Then I'll identify keywords and phrases in the question that indicate what you're looking for in the answers. After that, I'll go through the questions and give you time to figure out if you can identify the correct answer yourself. After you've been given a chance to figure it out yourself, I'll go through the answers and discuss why they're correct or incorrect. The first couple of questions are part of a case study. Each case study in the course and on the certification exam will consist of 2 or more questions. Let's first read the case study's main scenario. A company wants to gain insights from diverse data sources and formats to improve business operations. The data sources include audio from call centers, text feedback from customers, product images, and scanned documents. The first question in this case study, labeled question 1 of 2, is from task statement 1.2. Identify practical use cases for AI. The question reads, the company wants to accurately identify historic audio files that contain the company's brand and convert the files to text for further analysis. The historic audio files are stored in Amazon S3. Which combination of steps will meet these requirements? Select 2. Reading this question, can you identify any key words or phrases? Also, what exactly is the question asking? A few keywords I identified are to identify audio files, convert the files to text, and the files are stored in Amazon S3. You need to select 2 answer options and choose the steps for the requirements. And keywords for the case study main scenario are gain insights from diverse data sources and formats. Part of the data sources from the case study include audio files from call centers. Now that we have examined the STEM, identified keywords, and reviewed the requirements, let's explore the responses. Option A, create a batch transcription job in Amazon Transcribe. Option B, create a real-time transcription job in Amazon Transcribe. Option C, create a transcription job in Amazon Translate. Option D, use custom vocabularies to improve the transcription accuracy. Option E, use custom language models to improve the transcription accuracy. Pause the video if you need more time. Okay, let's evaluate the options. Option A is a possible correct answer. Amazon Transcribe is a service that you can use to convert speech into text. You can use Amazon Transcribe to facilitate the transcription of audio recordings. Amazon Transcribe has 2 types of transcription jobs, batch and streaming. Batch jobs work with data, historic, that has been previously uploaded to Amazon S3. Streaming jobs transcribe media in real time, and because the data consists of historic audio files that are stored in Amazon S3, you must use a batch transcription job. But even though this is a possible correct answer, It is best practice to first review all of the answer options and then choose your best answer. Option B is incorrect. Because the data consists of historic audio files that are stored in Amazon S3, you must use a batch transcription job. You cannot use real-time transcription for historic data that is stored in Amazon S3. Option C is also incorrect. Amazon Translate is a service that you can use to provide translations between multiple languages. You cannot use Amazon Translate to convert audio speech to text. Option D is another possible correct answer. In Amazon Transcribe, if media contains domain-specific or non-standard terms, you can use a custom vocabulary or a custom model to improve the accuracy of the transcriptions. Examples of domain-specific and non-standard terms include brand names, acronyms, technical words, and jargon. In the case of a limited number of words, a custom vocabulary is recommended. To identify the company's brand name would require a limited number of words. Therefore, you can use this step to improve the transcription accuracy. But even though this is a possible correct answer, it is best practice to first review all of the answer options and then choose your best choice answer. Let's review the last answer option. Option E is incorrect. We already discussed how Amazon Transcribe can be used to have a custom vocabulary or a custom model to improve the accuracy of the transcriptions. We also covered what domain-specific terms can include. To identify the company's brand name would require a limited number of words. You would use a custom model if the domain is too complex or if you must provide a complex taxonomy because the domain is very specific. The company wants to accurately identify historic audio files that contain the company's brand. Therefore, you do not need a custom language model in this scenario. So, that makes options A and D correct. That's all for this question. Be sure to take note of any knowledge gaps you may have identified while exploring this question. Let's get started with our second question in this case study.